I'm going to
Thank you
open
so
it.
much.
Sorry. Oh, you're welcome. I'm going to open it up for questions. So we'll go ahead and we will start with Bill Huber.
Hey, Jordan, congratulations. Can you talk about the weight and the excitement of the moment?
Yeah, I mean, I was anxious the whole process. I mean, leading up to this day, anxious the whole time. Everybody asking me where I'm going. I had no clue. So I mean, the whole process was just so crazy. And when it happened, man, my heart stopped. It was just everything froze, and then I got that call.
Go ahead, Steve McGargy.
Congratulations. I was just wondering about the process about coming back from the torn ACL. First, had you planned on entering the draft last year before the injury happened, and just how were you able to come back as rapidly as you did from such a serious injury?
Yeah, so I was already planning to declare for the draft last year. Then ACL happened, so just had to pretty much put my head down and work. I mean, I attacked it pretty hard in the weight room, in the training room. I did 3 times a day, even just trying to beat the timeline of an ACL injury. When they told me that it was going to take so long, and I just didn't want to wait so long. I felt like a liability. So just getting back on the field was the most important thing for me. So just grinding it out every day was something that I attacked.
Go ahead, Ryan Wood.
Jordan, congratulations and welcome to Green Bay. I'm curious, how much have you heard from the Packers over the course of this pre-draft process, just about what your positional fit is on this offensive line? I know you played obviously left tackle at Arizona, but what's the feedback you've gotten from them?
Yeah, I mean, I've heard from them a few times, and I'd play anywhere that they put me. I mean, I'm good at adapting to anything. Put me at guard, play at tackle, it wouldn't matter. I just want to play and win for the team.
Go ahead, Bill Huber.
Hey, Jordan, I'm wondering, I know you played all left tackle, like all your snaps, but did you do guard at the senior, but any all-star games, at practice, anything at all?
A few times in practice, just in the individuals, getting out of a 3-point stance, I'm already comfortable with. So just translating that adding that to my toolbox. And I mean, I understand the guard position. I know everything happens quicker in the inside, and I mean, I'm athletic enough and flexible enough to do that type of thing.
Wes Hodgwitz.
Hey, Jordan, congratulations. To follow up, if I can, just with you coming off that ACL, what did it mean for you to not only get back, but also perform as well as you did and being able to actually get the all conference honors?
Wait, what did you say at the beginning? Sorry.
Oh, just congratulations on, coming to Green Bay. Just what did that mean for you, not only just to come back from the ACL, but then, perform as well as you did and being able to make the all conference team?
I mean, it meant so much to me. Like I said, I grinded so hard. I didn't want to feel like a liability. I felt like I was leaving my team in the dust, just sitting there on the sideline and slowly healing from an injury. So I just didn't want that to happen. And I mean, that was kind of my motivation, was to get back on the field with my teammates. And I mean, it was my last year, so I wanted to do it right and play every game and go out the right way.
Mike Clemens.
Jordan, can you think of a couple of games last year that really showcased your ability to pass protect out there?
Yeah, I'd say UCLA and Mississippi State.
Bill Huber.
I'm sure you've heard the arm length thing a few times in your life or during the draft process. Is that going to prevent you from playing tackle, or do you have the confidence in yourself that you can play tackle despite that?
I mean, I have the confidence for sure. I've been playing it my whole career. It's something that is already second nature to me. I mean, I can get out there and do whatever I need to do. And then the arm length isn't a problem for me. Like I said, I use my arm length pretty well, and I'm very athletic.
Any other questions for Jordan? Go ahead, Ryan Wood.
Hey, Jordan, if I could just follow up, you mentioned those couple games in college where you felt like you really showcased who you are as a player. It's not as easy for us on the outside, right? With offensive linemen, there's no great stats, and it's not rushing yards or passing touchdowns. What was it about those games that stood out to you specifically about what kind of player you are?
I mean, yeah. So for Mississippi State, I mean, they say that the Pac-12 players aren't really playing enough competition or the bigger talents out in the conferences. So when we played Mississippi State, obviously, I mean, I played up to that level, and I showed everybody that it doesn't matter what conference I'm in, I'm still going to dominate on the field. And against UCLA, I mean, going against one of the best pass rushers in the nation, I mean, Latu. So you can see me showcase my talents there too.
Lauren Helmbrecht.
Hi, Jordan. Congratulations. I was curious how you feel being drafted to such a historic organization like the Green Bay Packers.
I feel so great. I mean, I've been watching David Bakhtiari for a while, for a long time actually, and following him and studying his play. So, I mean, it feels like such an honor to be able to go to Green Bay and play.
Steve McGargy.
Just wondering, playing college ball at Arizona, being from Arizona, how accustomed are you, or have you played in cold temperatures before, and just what it's going to be like adjusting to the Green Bay winters?
Yeah, I mean, the coldest I've played in was probably 29 degrees in Utah, and I mean, I already know what's going to come. I mean, Green Bay is really cold. I've heard it before, and I mean, I'm good at adapting to anything. So honestly, we're going to see how that turns out when the winter comes.
Wes Hodgwitz.
Jordan, you mentioned obviously wanting to be back out there with your teammates this year. What did that mean for you to wear the captain's patch and being able to get that, as your last year with Arizona?
Yeah, so I mean, that meant the world to me. I mean, all these players looked up to me on the team. Everybody saw me as a great leader. I led by example. I was vocal with the guys, and I mean, I wanted to get back out there on the field and show that I was the leader and show that I am who they say I am, or who they think I am. So, I mean, it was a really big honor for me to wear that C on my chest and be one of those guys that everybody looked up to.
Ellie French.
Jordan, congratulations. I'm just curious how much, I don't know if this was asked yet, but how much conversation was there between you and the Packers leading up to this draft?
Yeah, so I mean, we talked a bit. I mean, we didn't talk a lot, but I mean, I guess it's how it works. I mean, I've heard it so many times from other players. This is how it really works.
Bill Huber.
Yeah, I read that you gained like what 60 pounds since you get in Arizona. How did you do that? And I assume it was a focus on getting good weight, just not eating a bunch of crap. So what was the secret to that success?
Yeah, so I mean, I'm very consistent. I followed a plan. I wanted to be a starter right away, so my trainers and my nutritionists really laid it down for me and pretty much told me how it's gonna happen. So I took it all serious. Came up with a routine, and since freshman year, I mean, I love the weight room. I'm always in the weight room, doing everything at 100% and taking my diet seriously, even now. So I mean, going into the league is gonna be even better.
Ryan Wood.
You mentioned a name that means an awful lot around here, David Bakhtiari, as far as watching his film. So I got to ask, what have you gleaned from all that film watching of one of the better to do it over the past decade?
Yeah, I mean, he's great with his feet, his movement. He's a very balanced player. I take that away from him. The way he moves, he's very balanced, and he has a good strike. He has a really good strike in the pass game. Really strong arms, a really strong upper body, and he can really lock people up, which is where I get my game from. I like to just lock people up and stalemate. And I mean, he's just a dog.
Go ahead, Lauren.
Jordan, how does it feel knowing that you will be playing with Jordan Love and protecting him on the line?
It's such an honor. I mean, I cannot wait to get out there and protect for him. I mean, that's what an offensive lineman is supposed to do: protect your quarterback, open holes for running back, and that's what I'm here to do.
Any other questions for Jordan? All right, Jordan, that's all we have for you tonight. Thank you for your time, and we'll see you next week.
Man, thank you. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Congratulations.